Rugger's brave. Rugger is the best. He loves new adventures and traveling on your quest. He's Rugger.
Last week on Rugger Tales, Rugger was on his quest to find the missing Glup Glup Cup when he finally reached the foot of Minty Mountain. But a nasty surprise was waiting in the form of a mountain man of Mulu, who had an ominous warning for the young Ruggerby. He now had to decide whether to continue his quest or go home. That's when he appeared again, the Hooded Knight.
May the Mulu be with you, my little Ruggaboo.
That's the worst rhyme yet, Hooded Knight, said Rugger. But tell me now, do the mountain men of Mulu have the cup?
You want to know who committed the crime? That question will be answered in about 6 episodes' time,
said the Hooded Knight.
You must listen to me, my tiny little friend, because everything I say will help you in the end. Within my rhyme, a riddle I will tell, and when you figure out the answer, it will serve you well. You have many challenges ahead, Rugger, so good luck. If you solve all my riddles, you will find the Glup Glup Cup. Long distances have on one hand power, and with the other hand, direction. Just ask the flower.
And with that, the Hooded Knight was, you guessed it, gone. But Rugger noticed that this time the Hooded Knight had dropped something. It was a gold coin. And on that coin there was a symbol. Another puzzle, Rugger mumbled, as he put it in his pocket and he continued up the mountain. The journey was slow and tiresome. He sat to rest and looked back at the beautiful landscape that seemed so far away and so long ago. He looked down at his feet and was fascinated that a flower could grow way up here on the side of a mountain.
Nice view from here, isn't it, dude?
Said a softly spoken voice. Rugger looked miffed and looked around.
Man, I've had the same view from here for 5 years now, and I just don't get sick of this pleasant, peaceful panorama,
the voice added. Rugger saw that the soft voice was coming from a small flower. Hey, how cool, said Rugger. A talking flower.
Well, I don't think a talking flower is particularly cool, man. Especially when one talking flower comes across a yellow, dreadlocked creature by the name of Wugger.
How did you know my name? Rugger asked.
Duh. I do watch Small Black's TV, dude. And besides that, everybody knows you are the Wuggerby on his quest for the Glup Glup Cup.
I guess the reception is pretty good up here. Rugger politely tried to make conversation with the talking flower. Kapow! Suddenly they were interrupted by a cloud of white powder, then another, then another. Rugger tried to protect the flower by leaning over it, and as he glanced up the mountain, he saw the mountain man of Mulu throwing what looked to be some type of exploding dust bombs. What's he doing? Rugger cried out loudly.
It looks like he's throwing. It's a flower bomb, man. Quick, Wugger, pick up some of these other flowers by the roots and chuck them towards the groovy green guy.
Rugger ran over to them and collected flowers.
Throw them, Wugger, throw. They will enjoy themselves. Just do it, man.
But his throw was not a good one, and it landed in a puff of pollen well short of its target. Rugger threw another and another, but he could not get the distance nor accuracy. Distance? What had the Hooded Knight said about distance?
Long distances have on one hand power, and with the other hand, direction. Just ask the flower.
Throw it like a spiral pass, Wugger man. Use one hand for power and the other hand for direction, dude.
He knew there was only one thing to do. I wonder what that was, Rugger said as he leaned back in his chair in the classroom.
Oh, what did I miss?
Will he throw the last flower? I don't think he will.
Why's Rugger only got 4 fingers?
Tune in to next week's exciting Rugger Tales. And remember, if you don't know where you're going, how do you expect to get there?
Be home in time for tea. He's Rugger.